Let's face it, buying a car is easily one of the most expensive purchases you're ever going to make besides buying a house. So you might as well buy something that's very reliable and very cost effective. Behind me is a Lexus. Now, Lexus is easily, if you're looking to buy something that's very affordable, that looks gorgeous, and it's extremely reliable, you are looking at it. And this is the premise of today's video. Believe it or not, I work for a car dealership. I've been working at a dealership for a very, very long time. I see a lot of cars come in that are very inexpensive to fix and maintain. I see quite the opposite. Cars that are so expensive to fix and maintain, they end up costing you more than what the car actually costs MSRP, which is quite ridiculous. When you're buying a car, there's a couple boxes you absolutely need to check off. One being, is the car reliable? Is the car going to last a long time, hundreds of thousands of miles? Next box is, does it hold value? Is the car going to retain a lot of the value so when I'm ready to get rid of it, I can get a pretty penny for it? And the third one is, are the parts cheap for this vehicle? If I need to fix this car, the engine, transmission, whatever the case may be, are the parts relatively cheap to this car? Not only you have to find a car that meets that criteria, you also have to find a car you like, that looks good, that feels good when you're driving it, something that you feel like it's worth it to spend your hard-earned dollars for, and it's right here. The Lexus IS250, Lexus ES, they are fantastic cars, and look at them. They look fantastic. This is like a 2016 or 2017, and I'm telling you right now, it looks brand new to me. Ever since Lexus came out in the market, they have been dominating the car market. They are #1 in reliability, #1 in luxury, the feel of it, the drive, the gas mileage, the safety rating. They are absolutely crushing it, and I feel like people don't really understand this fact, hence why I'm making this video. First and foremost, I want to pop the hood in this Lexus and really dive deep what makes this car so special, so reliable, and why the resale value is so darn good. Now, do me a favor, do me a huge favor, take a long look at this engine. As a matter of fact, I want to take this off just so you can really see the guts of this engine. The engineers that work on Lexus absolutely snapped when they made this V6 6-cylinder, reliable, gorgeous, extremely good resale value engine. Anyone who never drove a Lexus before, who never looked under a hood of the Lexus, take really note of this video and everything I'm showing you. This engine is far superior than most sports cars, luxury cars in the market. An objective for Lexus to produce this engine is to give you really good speed, really good reliability, and not leave you stranded on the side of the road because you want to drive a sporty or luxury car. It's giving you best of both worlds. A reliable engine, also something that's really, relatively fast for the car, for the price of it. I mean, it's really best of both worlds. And one thing I notice all the time, people like to compare Lexus to BMW. BMW and Lexus are absolutely not comparable in the slightest. And let me tell you why. I'm not going to sit here and say BMWs don't make good cars. They make fantastic cars. They're very nice, they're very sporty, and they look fantastic. But you cannot compare BMW to Lexus, and this is the main reason why. The resale value, the reliability, and the maintenance is so cheap compared to BMW. You buy a BMW, you almost buy it to kind of show it off, right? It's a really good looking car, but you know deep inside your subconscious mind, it's going to be very expensive if something goes wrong. You know it's going to be hard to maintain that car. Maintenance-wise, it's not cheap in the slightest. With Lexus, on the other hand, you're buying a luxury car. You're buying a car that's in the same category as BMW, but it's not nearly as expensive to maintain because all the parts come from Japan. If you're sitting here watching this video and money's not really a problem for you and you don't really have a budget for a car, then sure, get a BMW, get whatever manufacturer luxury car you want. This video is for the people that really care about where their dollars are going, and Lexus is easily the best luxury brand, really one of the best brands in general, if you care about where your dollars are going and you want to prioritize every dollar that goes into the car. Like I said in the beginning of the video, buying a car is easily one of the most expensive purchases you're really ever going to make. So you might as well buy something that's going to treat you very, very well, something that's going to last a very long time, and something that looks good, has good resale value, and has a very reputable name behind it, aka Lexus. Not to mention, Lexus cars look fantastic. I mean, if you haven't seen Lexus's 2025, 2026 lineup, go Google it because they look fantastic and they still hold the same reliability than they did from way back in the early 2000s. They're an absolute no-brainer if this is, if your goal is to save money and buy a nice car. Lexus. Yeah. I'm now sitting inside the Lexus because it was really, really hot outside and I'm really starting to sweat. But take a look at this interior. I mean, listen, It's very simple. I like the simplicity of the Lexus. You know, you have your basic multimedia screen, your basic AC controls, your odometer, very simple, not a million buttons. You know, you got the normal shift knob, heated cool seats. You can't really go wrong with that in the summertime and or wintertime. And before you guys ask, no, I don't work for Lexus. I'm just a strong believer in their product. Take a good look at this car, guys. Listen, I'm a new YouTuber. I have a relatively low subscriber count. I'm just trying to spread the good word of how reliable these cars are. I mean, that's the whole, gig of my channel. I'm just trying to point people in the right direction when it comes down to car buying and the right cars to get and how to get good deals. And listen, if you were to ask me what's the best car I can get right now that looks good, that feels good, and it's going to last a long time, and then when I'm ready to trade it in, I'm going to get a pretty penny for, right here, right in front of me, the Lexus. Any model will do, but I preferably like the IS250. At the end of the day, you have to buy something you like. And I know some people don't prefer Lexus. They think of them as old people cars. I don't know where that rumor started or why people feel that way, because in my opinion, they look so good, they should be called young people cars. I mean, who came up with that rumor? Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for this video. If you got value from this video, if I helped you with your car buying journey, leave me a comment, like the channel, subscribe to the channel and like the video. I would really appreciate it. Any future video ideas, leave it in the comments below. And Rudy is